Good morning, everybody. Speaking to you from France. I will join you later on during the day via Zoom. I'm very happy that we are finally able to organize this first ALiSEA working group meeting on policy dialogue as a face-to-face format. And I would like really to thank you for your participation to this meeting today. I also would like to thank our two facilitators, Mr. Sota and Mr. Soken, that makes this meeting possible, as well as our speakers and special guests, as we invited the General Directorate of Agriculture and that agreed to participate to our ALiSEA meeting to share the strategy at national level for Cambodia. So we will hear from them later on. With the opportunity of this meeting, I would like to share with you the achievements in 2021. What are the activities that have been implemented with the network, but also to provide you some overview about the upcoming actions for 2022 and the next coming years. First of all, we wanted to highlight that we are 59 organizations at the moment. Up to October 2021, we welcomed 4 new organizations this year: DPA, CA, CU, GAP, Artifact, and CAMCERT Consulting, that express an interest to be part of ALiSEA network. As a main highlight, of course, is the establishment of the National Board of Members, who is composed of 5 organizations: Unifor-COP with the involvement of Mr. Sokeng, DCA with Celia, Ecoland with Somali, Action Ed with Mr. Chandra, and finally Mr. Sota, our focal point for policy dialogue. So we started 2021 by launching this call for interest, and finally those 5 organizations officially started in April to involve in ALiSEA network's activities. As the main highlights of the activities we implemented, we organized thematic online session where we invited all members to share their experience. The first topic was on participatory guarantee system. The next topic will be on chicken feed and value chain in January 2022. Again, we always welcome suggestions of topic that you would like to share within the network, and we will be happy to discuss further with you in case you would like to make any suggestions. We launched an assessment on the training needs, but also the existing resources at university level first in Cambodia, and soon we will launch a study on training need assessment targeting ALiSEA members, both to assess the needs but also the resources in order to develop a capacity building program later on and to match the needs with the resources in order to support agroecology transition. We also, you may have for potentially answer to this online questionnaire. We want to improve the ALiSEA websites in order to have knowledge hub, a tool which is more attractive, more interactive, and that answer better to your needs as a member of the network. With the collaboration and the support from Assets projects, we involved in the theory of change process initially at the provincial level. Asset project will focus in Prévert province and then later on at national level. We organized several discussion consultations within the board of members of the different countries to take stock of the experience and lesson learned on how to implement a small grant facility. We want to improve the small grants that has been organized within ALiSEA in order to set up the new call for 2022 and 2023. And finally, we initiated some first reflection and brainstorming on policy dialogue, and this is up to today with this first national discussion within ALiSEA network, thanks to the involvement of Mr. Sota. I also wanted to highlight the 5 main area of work of the network. Of course, is the communication. We intend to improve the communication strategy and action plan in order to target a wider audience, but also to improve the internal communication. You have seen that we are 59 organizations, so it's the key priority for us. We will transform ALiSEA website into a knowledge hub, a more interactive website platform to connect the members, but also to answer better your needs. We intend to strengthen the members' capacity building and exchange through different way of learning, through thematic online session, but also to field visit, to trainings. We will develop a strategy to co-develop a national strategy and action plan. What do we want to do together? What is the key priority for us in Cambodia for the next coming years? And this will be possible based on the result of the National Theory of Change workshop that we will organize early 2022. And finally, policy dialogue activities. This is the first meeting that we organize, so we are clearly starting from scratch from the ALiSEA network perspective, but we of course acknowledge that all of you as a member, you have experience on policy dialogue, and this is really the objective of the meeting today, to learn from you, from your lesson learned, from your challenges, from your recommendation and suggestion about what is the priority as a thematic for Cambodia, and what ALiSEA as a network has an added value to support policy dialogue activities. In terms of perspective about the main upcoming activities, as I mentioned, we will start 2022 by organizing a national theory of change workshop where we will invite ALiSEA members but also government partners. We will organize this workshop in between February March 2022, and from the result of this National Theory of Change workshop will be shared with all the members during the General Assembly that will take place around May or June 2022, and will be really the occasion to gather all the members of the network and to really discuss and validate our strategy for the next 5 years, about how we can become a more member managed network, a more autonomous network in terms of structure, in terms of governance, in terms of thematic, about what do we want to do together. As of today, it's the first policy dialogue working group. Then this afternoon, we will discuss about what kind of thematic and concrete activities that we want to do together. So we will develop this further this afternoon. The small grant guidelines will be available in the selection committee early 2022, and we intend to launch the first call by mid 2022 for 2 years period. Following the online questionnaire on how to improve ALiSEA website, we will deep dive into this question of improving the website through qualitative field survey. We will conduct an interview thanks to the support of Somali from Ecoland, and design this training needs assessment and existing resources in order to develop different learning ways and methods to support you in terms of capacity building. So this is a tentative work plan in order to give you both like the most shorter activities in 2022, but also to provide you an overview for the next 4 years, where we have resources, financial and technical resources, thanks to the support and collaboration of the asset projects. To conclude my presentation, it was really important for us to highlight all those 59 organizations that are member of the network, that express an interest and shares this vision of knowledge sharing, experience, to be together and see a value of network to support agroecology transition. So thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a good meeting for this morning session. Thank you.